Jonathon Birder quit his job randomly. He packed up his apartment, and left his hometown without warning. Why? Jonathon lived in the city of Greenville, Wisconsin. Now, Greenville is a beautiful city with a decent population, but it has almost no high-paying job opportunities. Therefore, he left Greenville for the city of Blocksburg. Now, almost immediately Jonathon realized that there was a large percentage of Blocksburg's population that was in complete poverty. John did not want to fall into poverty, so he delivered some pizza, and started building a motel out of the small house he had been given after entering the city and paying some fees. Now, although Jonathon had spent so much time working on his one-story motel, he rarely had customers. The few times he did have customers, he realized that people love to tip you if you are a great person, and just run your motel or hotel or restaurant great. Now, generally the origin of tipping comes from restaurants, so, using this newfound knowledge he built a relatively popular restaurant called the Block Grill and Bar. His time running the Block taught John a lot about the restaurant business. He dealt with scammers, criminals, extremely questionable people and so much more, which is why after running the Block, he built a gigantic campsite. This was essentially based off of the idea of running a hotel again, wherein he very rarely got customers. Because of his campsite doing terribly, Jonathon thought a lot, and realized that he must do a restaurant to do well. John also realized that fast food would be perfect since you can serve food fast, and get lots of customers. After a change from a one-floor restaurant to a two-floor restaurant, it started doing incredibly well. The after-mentioned restaurant is still around, and is called Burger Driven. John then immediately made the same mistake as he did in the past, and started another hotel, which also did terribly. In fact, the most successful section of the hotel would likely be the small burger-driven restaurant inside the hotel. Afterwards, he finally made the most successful decision of all of his life. This idea was to make a hibachi restaurant, which outside of having great food, hibachi is an entire experience. Hibachi Hero, his new idea managed to get tons of customers, and tons of 5-star reviews. Now, on to Jonathon's more recent days. He started building a huge resort area with offices surrounding Burger Driven called New Dubai. This managed to do incredibly well. New Dubai still exists, and Jonathon is me, although that's not my actual name. If you have some more interest in these companies, please ask. Remember to like and subscribe.